I think a lot of people look at founders, indie hackers, bootstrappers, creators who are making videos and on podcasts and doing lots of public speaking and automatically assume that the majority of those folks are extroverted. But this recent conversation I had with Aaron Francis, Marie Poulin, and Brian Casel on the Panel podcast, I think reveals that that's not necessarily true. Here's a question. How much do you guys all like attention?
What are we supposed to say? Not very much.
My guess
is that the correct answer?
My guess is Aaron and I like attention, and Brian and Marie are not as predisposed to it.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm curious. But yeah, how would you answer that question? Do you?
Marie, you go first. All attention's on you.
Yeah, not comfortable with attention. Like when I was first doing the Notion Mastery course, it was Joel Hooks that was like, you got to start a YouTube channel now. Like, this is a lightning in a bottle moment. You got to start a YouTube channel. And I was like, oh, YouTube? Are you kidding
Joel
me?
is so good for that.
He knew exactly. Like, of course it makes sense if you're doing software demo. Like, you need a video format. Of course it makes sense. So I was really resistant to the idea at first, but I committed to doing video every week for 12 weeks. And the views were so fast, and the list growth was like, I grew my list like 10,000 people in a couple weeks. And I was like, okay, I get it. Like, YouTube is the way. But it took a long time to even know, like, my voice was very quiet and soft. Like, I was very scared. Like, when I got asked to speak at MicroConf, I was like shitting my pants. I was like sleepless nights for months, like not a natural place. Yeah. But it's been a thing I've worked on over the last 10 years consistently to just get comfortable sharing your ideas, sharing what works for you. So it's been a journey, and I can do it now, but it's still a lot of lift to like, okay, got to prep myself to do this YouTube. But like, it takes a lot out of me. It's not a natural process.
Is most of the friction before you get into it? Like, do you like it when a video gets a bunch of views and comments? Like, do you like that attention, or how does it feel for you?
I love feeling like it's had impact. Like, oh man, yes, someone's like, thank you, that's exactly what I needed. I'm like, yes. But it's not like, yeah.
I don't know how you guys think about this. I completely resonate with that. Like in the real world, in real life, I'm the quietest person in the room, and also like speaking on stage at conferences is something I'm terrible at. I like seeing people live I have a real problem with it. But being on a podcast with thousands of listeners, or being on even like a live webinar or something like with thousands of people, you can't
see all the eyeballs, right?
It's fine. Yeah, I don't know if you think about this, especially like I have a hard time when people I know, even my family and like friends who are not in our industry, when they like find my YouTube videos, or even like see my tweets and stuff, or find my podcast, like I don't want them to tune into that stuff. Like,
look away, don't look at
like,
me.
Look at the photos of my kids and the vacation stuff, but like this is for our people. Yeah. And like I wish there was a total separation. I don't know if you guys think the same way.
They have a severance chip for that.
Exactly.
How have you dealt with attention, Aaron? Like, because I like it, but there are times where it can become, there's even I have my limits. So how do you deal with attention in general, do you think?
Yeah, I don't mind the attention at all. I think there's a difference between like when we get together with friends, I don't feel like I need to be the center of attention or be like the funny guy. I'm very confident in being quiet or being, the funny guy if the situation calls for it. But when I get on stage, I feel so comfortable. I feel like this
Can
is
you give me some of that? Can I just
know,
take a little
awesome. I love it. So like
Ah.
being an MC at a conference and like having to just think on your toes, love it. Going to a wedding reception and giving a toast, without really expecting you were going to give a toast, love it. I think it's great.
Wow.
Standing up in front of a bunch of people and like trying to corral the masses, love it. Think it's so fun. So those things like I super duper love. But in terms of wanting to be the center of attention, I don't actually like that too much. I am, in fact, an introvert and would so much rather be alone. Like I would just rather be alone by myself all the time. But when duty calls, I'm like, hell yeah, let's get on a stage, man. This sounds great.
Justin, to your question about like, how do we feel with the results or the numbers or what we see after publishing something? I think it's like, I get kind of excited when something I post gets a lot of views or likes or retweets or whatever. Like, I think that's good, but it's not so much about the attention. It's about something I created resonated with some other people.
Yeah.
Whether that's a piece of software, whether it's an idea that I shared in a tweet, or a song I wrote, or something that like I created. Like, I was excited about it because I created it, so somebody else feels the same. Like, that's interesting to me. The audience numbers don't really matter, but from a marketing standpoint, it's nice if it can be distributed, somehow.
If you have time, I highly recommend you go and listen to the whole episode, panelpodcast.com/4. But I'd like to hear what you think. If you're a founder or a creator or business person who's making videos and making content, how would you answer that question? Do you consider yourself to be introverted or extroverted? And maybe also comment on what Aaron and Marie and Brian and myself said. Do you assume that most folks are extroverted or introverted? Personally, I think I'm actually in the minority in that I consider myself to be an extrovert. Being in a social situation really energizes me. It's almost actually one-on-one communication can be draining to me in the same way that it's reversed for introverts. So leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts.